This is wild. This is insane. And this is coming straight from, well, an official government channel. Yonhap is funded in whole or in part by the Korean government. So this isn't like a conspiracy theory. No, this is what's happening in this country. Check this out.
160 public elementary schools across Seoul recently held orientation sessions to welcome incoming first graders for the new academic year. During this period, students and their parents visited their assigned schools to familiarize themselves with the environment.
새로운 친구들 만나서 좋을 것 같아요.
새로운 사회생활이 시작되는데 이제 아이가 잘 적응하는 과정에서 잘 할 수 있을까 그런 걱정도 되고 또 기대도 돼요.
This year, approximately 53,000 children are eligible for enrollment in Seoul's elementary schools. However, the sharp decline in the school-age population has resulted in the lowest number of first graders in the city's history. The drop mirrors broader demographic trends as declining birth rates continue to shrink student numbers. The number of first graders in Seoul has steadily decreased over the years from 83,000 in 2010 to 74,000 in 2015, 64,000 in 2020, and 52,000 last year.
So 2010, 83,000 kids. 2015, 74 kids. 5 years later, 10,000 less kids. 2024, 50,000 kids. So what's gonna be 2030? It's gonna be 40 kids less. So these people will, I mean, at this rate, they're losing 10,000 kids, at least 10,000 kids. No, it's actually accelerating because from 2024 from 2020 to 2024, it is 12,000 kids that they lost in 4 years. Another 4 years, it's going to be at least 40,000, maybe even less than 40,000 in another 4 years. And in another 4 years, it's going to be 30,000. You're looking at they're going to be running out of people before 50 years. There's no way in which they have more kids. At this rate, they're going extinct, man. And this is in Seoul. This is the capital of Korea, which is a good place. This is a good place for them. This is not like the rural towns in which it's even worse, where there's no kids being born because they're all moving to the capital and having the families and kids there. So 4 years, 12,000. Another 4 years, another 12,000 at least, if not more, because again, this is accelerated. It is not as if you lose 10 here in 5 years, you lose 12 kids in 4 years, maybe in 3 years, they lose another 12,000 kids. So honestly, this could easily be that in 10 years more, in 10 years more, at this rate, they probably don't have any new kids left. 10 years. 10, 15 years, give or take. What are you going to bring? Like 1,000 kids to school? 10,000 new kids to school in less than 20 years? That's what you're looking at? It is insane, man. And this is happening in the entire world. This is happening in the rest of the world. The only difference is that South Korea is just a few years ahead of everyone else in this madness. But the fertility rate, the way in which it has just fallen apart everywhere, not even Africa. Some people know, but Africa, no, not even Africa has decent numbers.
Last year. Despite 59,500 children being eligible for enrollment in 2024, only around 52,000 were admitted. Experts project that the actual number of students enrolling this year could fall into the 40,000 range for the first time, considering that approximately 10% of eligible children typically do not attend due to overseas relocation or health issues. Enrollment figures have dropped by 9.3% compared to last year, setting another record low. The situation has sparked concerns that even in Seoul, not just rural areas, some schools may face closures due to insufficient student numbers.
Again, it is the capital. This is where everyone is. She's just said, like, it's not in rural areas, right? Where, yeah, we expect people to leave, go away, move to the city, move to the capital, which is already, many of these places are dead. They were turned into homes for old people. Many schools, and this is happening in Japan as well. Many schools turn into turn into homes for older people, replacing the using the building that was intended for children to house old people. It is terrible, man, but this is happening all over the world. Folks, if you want to prepare for this, which will have an enormous economic impact, social impact everywhere in the world, I suggest you subscribe to the channel. I suggest you get my books, Surviving the Economic Collapse, as well as Street Survival Skills. And you know what? Best of luck to us all, because these are going to be very dark times. This is not going to be an easy ride. We will all suffer the consequences of what we just saw here. See you later, folks. Take care.